Ah! Ah! Satan! And on that note, welcome back to Slay the Princess. Heyo, Spaghetto here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Today we're playing the game, and Lars, thank you for joining me. We're gonna play the game. Woohoo!
Looks like you're stabbing a butt with the icon, sorta.
Heyo, Spaghetto here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Lars, are you excited to jump back into it with our legs?
Yeah, I have noticed, by the way, on the icon, though, it looks like you're kind of like stabbing a butt.
Heyo, Spaghetto here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess.
The icon looks like you're stabbing a butt. Looks like a...
And on that note, welcome back to Slay the Princess.
We got the hero versus the contrarian thing going on. It's meta.
We just created our own visual novel. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All right,
let's get going.
For the context, for context of last time, the game forced closed, so we're back at the main menu, and we're gonna see what she says now that we're back. Because the choice I made before was I'm gonna wait forever, and then the game was just like, all right, bleh. Yep. I got an achievement unlocked for it. Let me read off the achievement real quick for anybody that wants to know. It says, I never left your side. So that's the achievement.
I see you have returned to me. Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
Okay, what are we doing, Lars? Huh? What choice are we making? What choice? Yeah, no, I think I'm ready to go back. I'm curious to see what the next, scenario is gonna be. I'm tired of the wrinkly, ugly ghost bitch.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
All right. Ah! Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Achievement.
An evanescent vessel.
Ooh, an evanescent vessel.
Wake me up inside?
At the end of that path is a cabin. You're here.
Okay, so...
Whoa.
What?
Oh, it's the same dialogue we've heard 18 times. Okay.
Yeah, you're on a path, and you're here to slay the princess. Slay her with your penis. Alright, so we're gonna go straight to the princess because we've already seen this part, but yeah. Ah! Alright, Lars, I think I'm gonna enter the basement this time without the blade.
Don't be a stranger.
Hi!
It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Okay.
It's got kind of a hot voice.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, I didn't know she was kinky like that.
She's beautiful.
Binding? Binding of Isaac?
Like
Among Us? Fall Guys?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Lars, I am begging you to stay focused.
Okay.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Yes.
This time, let's do that. We've never actually done that before.
You're only making this more difficult.
She's so cute, though.
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Well, what is her idea for the escape, I think, would be my question.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Okay.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
So we're gonna cut her arm off.
I mean, if she's cool with it.
Down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Man, her dress is barely hanging on.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Bullshit.
Is someone else here?
Return?
You try the door,
Oh.
but it's locked from the outside.
Fuck. I guess we should have taken the blade. Damn it.
Your shouts and pleas
I don't-
are met with
Yeah, I thought we were trying to save her, not leave.
Well, we were going upstairs to grab the knife.
Oh, okay.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until
She
the
might have to
task
gnaw
is
her
done.
arm off or something. Like a coyote situation.
Okay.
You make
I
your
mean-
way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Okay, Lars, what are we gonna do?
Get to Nan.
I'm not gonna gnaw her arm off.
Well, then she's gonna have to. It's like a jellyfish situation where someone's gonna pee on him.
Someone's gotta pee on the princess to free her.
I mean, I'd rather pee on her than gnaw her.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Wow. I really called
I get-
okay. I wasn't expecting her to just like, wow. That came out of, that was aggressive. I thought there was going to be like a long situation where it's like, oh, we have to talk about like the merits of the ways to handle this.
What in the ever-loving fucking jigsaw is this bullshit?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure
Oh,
how
nice.
it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Well, we got to save her now. She's already gone to the trouble of doing the exact thing that I actually called.
Yeah, and it was fucking disgusting.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Look at her, she's got like a little bit of raspberry jelly on her lips. Aw.
Yeah, also she has Halloween makeup on her arm.
Yeah, she's so cute.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She
Pause
didn't
for a
so much
second.
as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Question. If that was an option, why didn't she just do that before? If she was willing to do it, why is this the first time that that's occurred to her?
Desperation, like extreme desperation, because I think she was holding out for someone to save her.
But if she could have saved herself by doing this, why hasn't she? I'm suspicious.
She also probably would have had a really hard time getting through the bone with just her teeth.
But if she had an unlimited amount of time, theoretically, this should have happened before. So we should be careful.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I'm also gonna kind of go on the side of desperation.
Okay.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
She looks so cute, though. She's so cute.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
It's funny because, so, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Let's assume you guys escape, and She gets surgery done to, you know, close up the nubbin. And she wants to try something.
No, stop. No. We're gonna approach the locked door now.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Well, what the fuck? Yeah, if they give us one choice and the narrator says no.
I can't just let her escape into the world.
I think he's the one that locked us down here.
Yeah, I think so.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward. And
Wait,
raises
what?
the blade.
What?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, step bro? What the fuck?
Oh, jeez. Oh, Warner.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body.
I think I'm gonna have ribs tomorrow.
The blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Also,
Nice.
Lars, we became the villain.
No, I think the narrator's possessing us right now.
I know, but you're like, we need to be careful. Like, I guess we're not worried about her. We're worried about us.
Well, hold on. No, there's still. Just give her time. Let's see what happens.
Stop it. Stop.
She
trying
could be
to resist
feigning
me.
right now.
I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade.
Suck my balls.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Well,
She has a lot of ketchup on her boobs.
yeah.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. But it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
All right.
That actually made me like really sad.
Okay, so what do you think changed?
What if she's like at the cabin and she's like not chained up anymore waiting for us?
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
Here we go! Wahoo! Yippee!
Put on the Mario hat.
The interior
No.
of the
Whoa!
train is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine
What
threaded
the fuck?
tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Did they like turn it into an actual dungeon to keep her stuck?
Yeah, man, I guess so.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade this time.
I think I'm gonna look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a fucking mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, there's a new voice.
We're gonna romance her. Finally, the dating sim.
Wait, was that you? Never mind.
Do we need to take the blade if we're gonna romance her?
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe she's
Take
into
the blade
knife
from
play.
the table. It will be difficult
Or maybe
to
she
slay
is the
princess and
knife.
Save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations.
Get
right
it?
now. It's good that you
Get
took
it?
the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Because knife is like an edge. Get it?
Yes, Lars, I get it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last
Soup!
time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she
I'm getting
can't
Lord
hear
Farquaad
me,
energy.
right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yes, every time. He's finally acknowledging it.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Cringe.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
What happened after I died?
Good question.
You died, and now we're talking.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, she's crazy.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm
What
off
the
again.
fuck?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to
If
slip
she
her
could
right
have slipped out, she
through
would have already
the
done
arm.
that, dingus.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just
okay.
slip her hand
Exactly.
through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
It's kind of weird seeing the hero kind of side with the narrator.
Well, I mean, it's against the smitten.
Yeah.
I mean,
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic,
Like-
smiling angel.
I don't know. If like Donald Trump showed up and he's like, I don't really like the smitten, I'd be like, you know what? I think I agree, Donald.
Anyways. Such a fucking stupid analogy.
It's true.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
So I think we should have her eat her ass. Eat her arm again.
What the fuck was that sentence?
Freudian slip. Don't worry about it.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh, she's fucking insane.
Yandere, she's like completely
Yeah.
obsessed with us.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
He just wants to put his penis inside of
That's
her.
a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end.
Oh, I would say for me, I would be neutral, I guess, because it doesn't seem to have much effect on the plot.
I personally think I want to say I don't want the world to end just to kind of see where it goes.
All right, coin flip then.
Tails.
All right, it's tails.
Yes.
Then I didn't end the world.
What the fuck?
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
It's a really funny response.
Not so sure.
Rescue the princess.
All right, we're gonna rescue her.
Let's give the smitten simp like one shot, just one chance.
All right, chat. We're gonna give the simp one chance. We're gonna rescue the princess, even though she's going to kill us. Very certain.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another
God.
step towards the princess, I'll... Yes.
Whoops. Hold on. No, I can't let you do that. If you you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try to kill her? Yes.
Well, why does he have that power? Also, why did he only ever use that once?
Yeah, this sucks.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Nice.
You wouldn't. I would.
I will kill us before you kill her.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
It has the same energy of you saying, I'm gonna shit our pants.
You approach the princess and gingerly
What?
slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you.
Okay, this is getting
Thank
creepy.
you so much.
Yeah.
Princess jumps up and
Aww.
smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Yeah, we're about to die, aren't we?
Oh, whoops. But she's so cute. Look at her.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it at this point. God, you're such a fucking creep, man.
You want to do this. Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Each other.
Dog.
All right, Lars, coin flip. I want to do the first option. You want to do the second.
Okay, what are you calling?
Heads.
Tails.
Fuck. Okay.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Despite like how creepy this dialogue is, she looks so cute. She's just so cute.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it because this seems like the perfect setup for just like death incarnate.
Yeah. Or they're just gonna be happy.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I hope it's happy.
I like to think that you
I hope so too.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in
Oh, I thought she had a boner at first.
Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Did you just hear the sentence you said?
Yeah.
I'm worried that she's gonna lock us in the dungeon.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
I fucking called it.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. It's definitely going to be the middle one if we want to escape.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Ugh.
You know, I think it's really cool that they changed the princess's like voice actress every time too. It really makes it feel like it's a different universe.
Interesting that you should say that.
And
Is it the same lady?
Could be.
the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it.
Wait, okay, I think the narrator is actually the one who's secretly in love at this point, because he's getting unreasonably annoyed at this point.
He's a tsundere!
Yeah, no, I get that he's, like, annoyed. But, like, oh well,
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
she has ginormous titties, by the way.
I
Jesus.
suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step out.
Romantic haze, your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
This is so great.
Yeah, we'll see.
We did it. What should we do now?
Why is the world getting darker?
Yeah.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our...
Uh-huh. The eyes. Uh-huh.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
But you didn't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
What the fuck? Everything was fine until, like, the creepy vessel goddess lady took our princess away.
No, she was always there.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered.
Oh, it's Dark Souls.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
Yeah.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Yes. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Are you ready to return?
Yep.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her. We did it, Lars.
In the woods.
We beat the
And at the end of
game.
that path
You got your boob
is a
princess ending. Good job.
basement of that
Yay! We did the
Is a
dating sim.
princess.
We don't ever have to play this game again.
Yeah.
Alright, and on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Lars, take us out.
I really need to poop.
Alright, we'll see you next time, I guess.
Gotta go. Ah! Oh. Feeling it in my butthole.